loan. Visit us today at any of our Quartz or Ready Cash locations. Quartz Ready Cash, ready when you are.
WEFM is SPG.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WeFM 99.9 is on now.
Explicit, boy.
Alrighty, we are back. Roleza and Dianna, the activated angels, the ladies of the morning, right here with you for another talk segment here on the Clean Fresh Sound 99.9. All right, so we have a caller already. Hi, Anta. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Ladies,
Good morning.
how are you?
We good.
Good,
I
and
know.
you?
I am good. I'm good. I know you didn't hear me for a while. I had some issue, but hold on. Alexa, volume down. I'm sorry. But Roleza, let me say it first. After this morning, I'm so hot. I'll be listening to you guys, but I'm going to take a little sabbatical. I wouldn't abandon you. I'll be listening. Because, no, why are you laughing? You didn't hear what I have to say. Good morning to a couple of people. V, because I know they wouldn't hear me for a little bit. V, Mary, Uncle, I know he's listening. He's upset because I said the same. Mr. Weeks and Mr. Mason, and the list goes on. Now, yesterday, Roleza, I heard I'm a regular caller, a Mr. on my name to say that this guy knows everybody's business except his own. Almost everyone that calls this radio station would have a story about themselves. You hear nothing about him, but he can tell you which side of the bed King Charles is gonna come off before he wake up and what he's gonna order for breakfast. Now he on my name he doesn't even know where I live. He said yesterday that I live somewhere in Antigua. Now he wants me. He's calling on me to correct Lavon. I can call her name because he did, concerning Kingsley. He said that she calls every Tuesday night and abuse Kingsley, and I am not disciplining her. Well, I use the word discipline. Now, Kingsley doesn't need an advocate, Roleza. Kingsley is not he's my friend. He's not an easy nut to crack. He can defend himself. He doesn't need me or anyone. But you see, the brother is so cocked on one side that he doesn't hear both sides. Because Kingsley had said many times that Lavon would call on this radio and she would give me, but if I meet her tomorrow, we talk. So then now, if this is the case and he's so hurt by her, why is he still having a conversation with her? Am I going right? Are you feeling me?
Yeah, but you see, this is why I didn't say anything to it yesterday, because I figured you would have called to say you're part of it. So because I am not privy to any of this, right? Because of it's happening in somebody else's program. So this is why I
Right. So his ears is only cock on one side. But when you are a public figure, because I consider myself a public figure, I'm on radio and I'm open to criticism, but it must be real and factual. Now, Lavon back a party that Lavon and I go way back. In her youth days, we were with the old Labour Party. And I ain't shifting, so I asked nobody to shift. Let me get that out of the way. If the party is not pleased with Lavon behavior, is their right to discipline her. I have asked already on the radio station what I think about her behavior. I said she is my friend. I said, I don't like it. It's not my style, but I can't tell her what to do. It's not my job.
All right. Well, I mean, really and truly, this is up to the moderators of the particular programs to pull up callers. And this is why Dianna and I kind of we don't even want to get involved because they had nothing to do with we.
No, you're not getting involved. But I'm only hearing it because you may wonder why Anita stopped calling. Because listen.
But Anita, you won't stop calling our program and account to something else in somebody else's program. You just said to have anything to do with us.
But no, because Roleza, listen to me. You see, this lady talking to you, where I was and where I am today, I refuse to let anyone steal my joy. I am happy on the inside and it reflects on my face and this chocolatey body of mine. I wonder if that brother wake up one morning, clasp hands, face down, and give thanks. And when he finished that, he should put his face in his bosom and see there's work there to do. Instead of just chatting, Lavon had taken him to task already. You may not know this. Anybody listen? See all kind of a thing about him. And I've never heard him once chant her. But he is advocating for me and other to discipline Lavon. And he didn't do it for himself. Conflict of interest, it's ironic. I don't know where the brother head is.
But then the other thing too, Anita, by you saying that you're not going to necessarily participate as much in our program, have you given in? Because you just said you're not going to let anybody steal your joy, right? So,
right, and listening to him will steal my joy.
Oh Lord. Also, you're not going to be listening to our program? I thought it's just the calling impact.
No, listen. No. I just said to you before that I'd be listening, but when he comes on, I'll turn off.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well, if
but I did say earlier that I'm not going to abandon you guys. I'd be listening.
Okay.
But I wouldn't call. Yeah. I would just take, and whenever he comes on, I will tune out.
All right.
Because I don't want him to steal my joy. Right. How somebody is chanting your Roleza and you're not saying anything to them, but you're advocating for them to discipline for somebody else? Where's his head at? He's not thinking.
Well,
I don't. I haven't done anything to him. I've never dissed this brother. Even one time I wasn't hearing him. And Roleza, you could remember, and I asked you, I said, I'm not hearing him. I've never dissed the brother. That's not my style.
All right. Well, somehow it will be resolved.
And
okay, Anita.
I want him to keep me out of his mouth. I've never offended him.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right, ladies. Listen, I love you guys, and before I go, about the thing with Mr. Roberts and Dr. Thompson, he said yesterday that I should apologize. This is why I said his ears is cocked on one side. Roleza, I called right after you said I shouldn't, and I apologize.
Yes.
And I apologize to you again off air.
Yes.
This is me when I'm wrong. I accept that I am wrong. But he didn't hear that. But I want him to know what the ears hear makes the heart leap and then the mouth speak. He got to be careful. Ladies, enjoy the rest of the week. Have a happy and a safe Heroes Day. We are all heroes in our own rights. Take God's care, and I love you guys.
Thank you. We love you too, and have a great time.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Anita, Joshua, say hello. All right.
All right. So I didn't even send a special good morning to those on the WhatsApp this morning. Please forgive me. I am thinking about you, but I just didn't say it. A special good morning to all those who hit us up on the WhatsApp. And we like to have more people hit us up on the WhatsApp. Remember that you can always call to be a part of our program, 457-9997. And that is the number to get us on WhatsApp, also on a landline. If you don't feel like doing that, though we don't know why, you can just send us. All righty then. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning, and I'm not going where you think I'm going to go. I'm not going to comment on that. I'm moving on to something else, all right? Morning again.
Go ahead.
You had Grenville Williams on yesterday, and just say you should invite Mr. Stevens. When you have these interviews, do you contact those politicians, ask them to be on your show, or they call you and say they want to come on the show? How does it work?
We reach out to some, and in the case of the NDP, I would normally go through the PRO. So we've been trying to have more of a balanced interview happening with both sides being represented, and we even had an independent candidate, Kenneth Kittles, in right.
Yeah, P. John acknowledged that last Sunday that he had some people on. You see, Nature Stevens, I have never heard him on any other radio station than Night Radio. I don't know if you, and Patel, when Patel Matthews was with the NDP, I never heard him on any other station than Nice Radio. Some of the politicians on both sides, but I find it more so on the ULP side. They just want to talk to their base. Even Debbie Charles, last election, she was on the Sunday program and she said no other station better call her to do any interview because she don't want to go on other stations. So a lot of them are comfortable in their own base. Now, Camilo, when he was running in 2015, he went to another station, independent station, and did the interview. And since that time, that proprietor of that station has said he called him several times to do an interview, and he's not doing no interview since that time. And I strongly believe because of the 2018 Yugi Farrell affair controversy, he probably trying to avoid going on that station because he probably thinks it's going to come up. Because the show is not going to come up on Sunday program and it's not going to come up on Star FM. So I believe he's more comfortable going there. But what I should say, he could have gone on the program and if they bring it up, say, listen, I'm not here to discuss that. Because I remember my Cartel's son was on this popular entertainment program on stage with Winston Williams. And he was there to promote music. That's when Vice Cartel was in jail. And there was some controversy that Vice Cartel's son got a 16-year-old pregnant. And Winston Williams tried to ask Vice Cartel's son about it. And he said, I'm not here to discuss that. I'm here to discuss music. And that killed that right there. But as I say, I found it more so with the ULP politicians. A lot of them don't want to go at any other station besides Star FM and the Sunday program. Some of the NDP politicians as well, but not so much as the ULP. Mm-hmm. And that's my comment for today.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Thanks, Greens.
Okay.
All right. All right. So now we have to head on out, but Queens does make an interesting point, and in some respects, it is a very valid point as well, right? I'm going to use the word silly. I find it a little bit silly that if you are a politician, if you are a public figure, if you are within the public sphere, right? There are going to be times when you have to not be within your own comfort zone, right? Yeah. And I'm not saying that necessarily anybody who's coming to be interviewed by us or any other radio station for that particular matter, that they should only feel comfortable being interviewed by persons who might be asking them questions that they want to hear, right? My thing is that if you are running for a particular political office, for a political seat, you have to be open, and you also have to know the art of public speaking and how to answer questions, all right? So if you're going to be telling me that you don't want to be interviewed by whoever because you don't think that they're going to be asking you questions that you can safely and comfortably answer, then maybe and really and truly, I may not want to have you as my representative or have you even sitting as a member of the government. All right.
I agree.
So that is just something there to note. I really do find it silly, right? I really do find it silly. We have been trying, and we are going to continue trying, because we are trying to put forward a balanced political conversation series with having both persons, well, all, right? Whoever is contesting for the next general elections, whether it's on the NDP side, the ULP side, independent candidates who are running, whoever it is that we can have an audience with, so that we can actually hear what their plans are and ask them fair questions, not questions that they want to hear, but asking them fair questions. That is actually the goal of our political conversation series, because we do recognize that we have a mixed audience. Can't say that we only have ULP listeners listen to this station. Can't say we have, well, we do also have NDP supporters listening, and we have a lot of impartial people who are also listening. So this is all that we're trying to accomplish with our series, and we are just going to keep trying, and that's all that I'm going to say on that particular topic.
And that is it. All right. So we are going to head out of this talk segment at the moment. As we mentioned before, we will be conducting an interview in just a few minutes with some students from the Windsor Primary School, along with their, let's say, their teacher, right? So stay tuned for that.